So we're just going to give everybody some time to shuffle on in, as well as we're waiting for Miguel to hop on as well, talking about Calgary Precon, as well as just particular Vertos Towns. Oh, there he is. Hi, Miguel.
Hi, everybody.
How's
How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Good. Thank you. Okay, good to have you here. We've got
Thank you.
Miguel
Thank you.
from Vertos Development in Calgary. Love to hear about your project. Take it away.
Thank you. Thank you. Do you mind if I share a presentation?
Yeah, you should
If
be
you,
able to.
okay, let me see if I can share that really quickly. It says disabled.
Give me 1 second. Yeah, you should be able to now.
Awesome. Okay, is everyone able to see my screen?
Yes, perfect.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for the introduction. Welcome to Vertos. This is Ocgrow's latest leading investment opportunity. We are incredibly excited about this project. Our CEO, Harish Consul, and team have been working on this for 5 to 6 years now. We are on the come up of breaking ground this summer, and our grand opening of the new community is next week on Wednesday. So just a little bit of detail on the developer. We have been around for 30 years. We have established developments in both Calgary and Vancouver. Ocgrow was initially set up in BC, but we are headquartered now in Calgary. Our CEO and team have been living here for quite some time now, so we are really familiar with the market. We are also fully integrated into all aspects of commercial real estate, meaning from the development to building to property management, we can take part in all. 25 years of venture capital investment. So this is just a separate body of Ocgrow that is a privately held investment firm. So they look more into accelerating the growth of businesses. We do coaching, we do mentorship. Just some examples of our early investments that you may recognize by name are Amazon and Shopify. So why Cochrane, why Calgary? This is for the investors locally and all around, just to share why it is such a great time to invest in our market right now. So Alberta is set to lead the growth in all of Canada in 2022 and the next 5 years upcoming. So just last year in 2021, we were ranked at the top of having the most annual economic gains and having the highest GDP at 6.5%. And in 2022, it's expected to exceed that record. Housing sales have increased year over year, 450%. I'm sure everyone has noticed a slowdown in the market, especially in Ontario, right? In other provinces. But they can also see the continued demand in our in Calgary market. So just the last 2 to 4 months, it's still hot. It's been a seller's market. We also have the lowest tax rate in all of Alberta. So we have a very friendly investor environment. So we have no property tax, no provincial sales tax, no foreign buyer tax, no land transfer tax, no harmonized sales tax, which is HST. We have no development charges, and we have one of the lowest corporate tax rates in all of North America. With respect to Calgary, we do have a very undervalued market. So we are voted #1 most livable city in Canada, and we have some of the most optimal and affordable living costs. So what does that mean? We have better tenant profiles, people who can pay off their rent, right? So it also means for investors that they can realize positive cash flow here. And I know our market is 1/2 to 1/3. I've heard that one bedrooms in downtown Ontario can go for 1 million. I don't know if that's true, but that's what I've heard a lot of. So, but what we do really think is a great selling point is that Cochrane is the fastest growing municipality in the fastest growing province in all of Canada. So, which is really, really good. We do have people who want to live here. We do have positive net immigration. So we also have the highest wages per employee in Canada. So our medium household income is higher as well. But what we do really think will be supplemental to promote the growth is the massive diversification in our economy. So just right here, these are some examples of some headquarters that are moving here. Infosys, this is one of the biggest IT companies in the world, and they are headquartered in Calgary. Neo, founded by two billionaires, started here in Calgary. I know Garmin is specifically moving to Cochrane, having headquarters there. And I know there are many brokers, many agents who are looking to set up office in Calgary as well. So why Vertos? Vertos is 304 luxury units of beautifully designed townhomes and condos. They have very efficient and trendy floor plans. It also incorporates the beautiful outdoor spaces with our location. Again, we are in a brand new community called Greystone in the heart of Cochrane. So we are the biggest, Ocgrow is the biggest developer there, doing all of the commercial and multifamily. We will also be the first ones releasing and done. So we are also offering property management to all of our investors that does all the lease up, all the documentation, monthly reporting. We can take care of it all. Let me just move this over. So we are one of Canada's industry leaders. So we have been humbly selected as one of the leaders behind Canada's most dynamic development and construction companies. These are Build Canada magazines, where it's not ours, but we will take it. We're very proud of that. With our amenities, we are built along a waterfront community. So the Bow River just bends along our complex, very beautiful views of the mountains and the city. So you get the best of both worlds. And we are just 30 minutes away from the very popular Banff. This is just a quick snapshot of our building and our interior. So our team wanted to encompass the nature environment outside. We wanted it to be reflected and blend well into our building. So you can see just the exterior and interior. It has a very organic aesthetic. It follows those colors. If you don't mind, I'm just going to share our website really quickly. Right here. So right here, if you guys are able to see, Vertos, inspired by nature, energized by the city, waterfront living reimagined. So this is our location right here. We are located right here in the yellow circle. This is our complex. We are right beside a newly announced shopping center, a sports center, 10 minutes just from Northwest Calgary and the Tuscany train, and 30 minutes from all of the hospitals, the university, downtown, and the airport. With our residences, this is our building again, all of the available floor plans for anyone to look at, and some of our features and finishes for everyone to read. We do have luxury wide floor planking, 9-foot ceilings throughout the entire living space, quartz stone countertops, overextended kitchen center islands, stainless steel appliances included in everything, washer and dryer. And to finish it off, this is just our entire complex right here. And we are closing in on 75% sold of our first phase release. So we're very excited about that. Looking to open the next release soon after the grand opening. Yeah, thank you very much for the short presentation. For any questions, yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Miguel. That was
thank you, Daniel.
That was great. That was great. Now, one thing, I'm not sure if you would be able to expand on this, the travelers bond program that Alberta has.
Yes.
Would you be able to just elaborate on that a little bit? I know a lot of people here in Ontario, they don't really understand.
For sure. So when purchasing at Vertos, it's 10% down always. So we have an initial 5% and a final 5%. So the initial 5% is due within a 10-day grace period. And then the final 5% is due 180 days after signing the purchase agreement. So after the initial 5, the outstanding final 5 can be deferred to our travelers bond program. So this lets investors and buyers get in at Vertos with only 5% down. So it's really attractive to anyone looking to keep their investments in the bank, right? So we defer that to them. It's a quick application, quick turnaround, and then they just pay those in installments.
Got it. And now that 5% from the travelers bond, when do the buyers pay that at the closing time? be paid back at the closing time?
Yes, yes. So we do have an info sheet that I can share with anyone interested in the final 5% travel cost. It tells you all the rates and the timeline. It should detail those.
Perfect. No, yeah, I think you sent that over to us already. So anybody in here who had already inquired on Vertos, you guys probably already have that. If not, just, definitely reach out to one of us here at the pre-homes team and we can get that to you.
One thing, Miguel, can you tell me the difference? What's the benefit of you providing management versus others that they provide 2 or 3 years rental guaranteed?
So again, we know rental guarantees are very common in Ontario, right? But with the market slowing down, of course, you want them to secure their gains, secure their profits. But in Calgary's market, again, we are very, very optimistic. Calgary's market has been nonstop growing. So our rent rates are increasing dramatically. We have no rent controls, right? There's a lot of room for the market to grow. And the reason our team doesn't encourage this is that it caps investors' rent. So we don't want to cap that for them. We want them to have all of the gains, all the extra gains there. In the soft market, for sure, you want a rental guarantee, but not in Calgary's current market where it's continuing to grow.
Now, can you tell me what that management cost is? What's the cost associated?
Our property management program?
Yes.
Yes, so we do offer that at a reduced rate of 8% for all investors at Vertos.
Very good. And that includes seeking the tenant, doing the background
check. Yes, we do all the lease up, all the screening. We take care of all of that, monthly reporting, and then we send the direct deposit straight to the buyer's account.
Okay, very good. Now, one other thing is for investors purchasing, like in Ontario, I know when an investor purchases, they will be an additional HST rebate that they need to pay back, which is capped at $24,000 on top of their closing costs. What is there any penalization in terms of your investors when they're purchasing? Or is there any, I know you don't have HSC, but how does it work in terms of taxes for investors there?
So in terms of taxes?
Yes. Do they have to pay the tax because they're investors and they're buying to rent out the unit?
So the only thing they would have to pay is just property tax again. So we have a very friendly tax environment here in Alberta. For investors coming outside of our province, there wouldn't be much to pay at all.
Okay. So the only expense that they will have, regardless of how many units they're getting, it would be their legal fee, basically.
Yes.
Okay, very good. Now, as for your floor plan, can you tell me what are the, like we do see on the floor plan, what's the units that are there? I'm assuming the ones on red, they're sold out.
Here, just on the complex and on the purchase page. So yes. On our launch, it's been closing in on just 1 month. We did receive a lot of overwhelming interest of people submitting in worksheets to us. So they say, oh, we want to buy at Vertos. So we received a lot of that, but they did not send us the reservation deposit. So we weren't able to reserve that unit for them because of course we can't hold that for buyers. So we do have multiple people reserved on some units, but we are accepting the ones who send us the worksheet, the ID, and the reservation deposit immediately.
Okay, so these ones in red, they are not necessarily that they are not available.
No. So our best reference for availability is our current price list.
I see. Okay, which we do have. Can circulate. Okay. Very good. And if you have to describe like your boundaries on the west side and on the east side and north side and the south side of the complex that is being built, what is around it?
So around it, I'm trying to just remember the orientation. So the north side of our Vertos complex, it is of the Cochrane community. You can see a beautiful mountain and hill from there. From the east and the south side, I believe the Bow River bends along this. So east and south, you can see the Bow River here. Actually, I can open it up right here. So this is just the Greystone Community website. This is where our complex will be sitting right here.
Mhm.
So you'll be able to see Vertos. So the Bow River bends from the east and the south.
Mhm.
You can see there's a beautiful great mountain and hill over here. And just
Mhm.
of the west side, it's more of the community.
I see. Okay. Okay. Very good. Perfect. And the vicinity to shopping, you showed on the map as well. So you're close enough to everything that you need to
Yes,
get.
yes, we just announced a brand new shopping center just close by, actually. It should be somewhere in this area, 7 or 1, I believe somewhere here. There's a brand
Yes.
new shopping center, so it is very, very close.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Awesome. Now, anyone else has any questions? I did all the honor
And,
on questions.
and how far away is this project from downtown Calgary, Miguel?
So we are 10 minutes from just Northwest Calgary and the Tuscany train. From a full drive from our complex, it is 30 minutes to all the hospitals, 30 to 35 minutes from all the hospitals to downtown and the airport.
Nice.
Mhm.
Okay.
And what's the rent? What's the dollar per square foot rent expected in the neighborhood?
I don't have the numbers off the top of my head for investor analysis, but I do know our 1 bedrooms, they go for $1,500, and that's around 519 square feet. The
Mhm.
the 2 bedrooms, the smaller version of our 2 bedrooms, I believe is 2,000, and that's around 900 square feet. And the 3 bedrooms is going around 2,200 to 2,300 per month.
What's the size on the
Just around 1,000 as well.
around 1,000?
It's 3 bedrooms,
So
so they do have private rooftop decks as well.
per foot is what the cost is. Okay, which is fantastic. In Toronto, where we are for the equivalent price, we are gonna pay 1.3 million.
Yes, so I did speak with some people about that who are collaborating with us as well. The prices there are crazy.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, 1/2, 1/3 is a very great time to invest in Calgary. So
Mhm. Yeah, it's no brainer. With absolutely zero closing costs in a sense, and
yeah,
higher rent, per unit,
Yeah.
100% to go.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Any
Miguel,
other
Can you,
questions?
can you also give us an idea in terms of the percentage growth year over year within?
Sorry, I couldn't catch that.
The percentage growth year over year, like how has it been in Calgary market?
So the year over year, the percentage growth, it's been increasing year over year. So we do follow statistics from CREB. It's just been showing to grow. So I believe it's growing over 60%, over 72%, just compared to our last year in 2021. So I know we are expecting to see growth by the end of the year 2022 to beat 2021 records.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. So what you have for, let's say, 500,000 right now, what would have been traded last year?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, off the top of my head, I don't know any
Mhm.
details on that. Yeah.
I see. Okay. Very
Yeah.
good. Okay.
Mm.
Any other question?
Nothing from me. And I don't think we got
Nothing from me
anything
either.
from the chat. I think we may have
Thank you so much
everything.
for the opportunity for the
No,
presentation,
thank you.
Ari.
That was
Thank
amazing.
you, Daniel. Thank you.
That
Thank
was
you. Thank
great.
you as well, Jonathan.
Thank
No
you. It was
problem. No problem.
Thank
All
you.
right,
Very
guys.
happy
Thanks so
meeting
much, Miguel. If you guys are interested in
Thank
anything
you.
with Vertos Towns, definitely get in touch with us and we will get it going for you.
Thank you,
awesome.
everybody.
Have a great
Perfect.
weekend,
Amazing.
everybody.
Take care. Take care.
All right.
Take care.
Take
Bye-bye.
care. Bye bye.